Alright, let's see how this works today. So apparently, I should be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook now. Still very new to this. I think this is my third stream ever. The first two were just on Twitch. So we are going to see how this goes. No viewers currently. Let me see if I'm pull up YouTube, if I can see myself. Now, I think this is maybe only giving me a window, potentially, that shows just Twitch. So I don't know if it'll aggregate all the different things or not. It does say we're live. 6 watching. Okay. All right, so that's not... Okay, 6 watching. It updated. What's going on, man? All right, this is the first time I've ever streamed on live. And we got a new follower. Shout out Fernando Gonzalez. Okay. Dope. Like I said, guys, very new to this, so bear with me. Figuring things out, but I'm going to be streaming more and more. This is something I'm going to be doing consistently. Look at us. We got more followers. Let's go. All right, so I want to show you guys something that I started yesterday on Twitch. And I have written a couple things to it, so I just wanted to play you some new music. And we'll probably work on this a little bit. I may start something new. So we got 3 more followers. Let's go. All right. Let's see. By the way, these are all in very early stages.
Yeah, number 1 and I'm on one. You can have a first pass when I'm all done. Babe by my side like I'm Paul Bunn. I did chop this wood and get some paper. We gon' pull strings like I'm Ray Run. Hey Stevie, X's dialed in the say she heard my song on TV. BB, call again, repeat. Now she mad as hell. I got her blocked and she can't reach me. Be right, be back, blue back, green back, chill like green bay.
Okay, dope. Okay, so, basically what we started out with yesterday. Wow, we're getting a lot of followers. This is great. Now, I wonder, are you guys, when you're following, does that mean you're following me on Facebook? Dope. Okay, so I can see a difference here from Facebook. Oh, wow, we're getting a lot of followers on Facebook. I wonder how many people are live at the moment. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, alright. So, here's what we started out with. We've got... Let me turn this alert box down, because this is pretty loud. We started out with this, right? And I actually made some cuts to accommodate the vocals. But let's go down here where it's just straight hats. Second hats, right? Perks. Right, then I added snare here, clap, kick, and then 808. Yeah. So I actually made this on live, and then I wrote to it. So now I'm not sure about how it will be actually recording stuff. You know, through here. So I don't know if that's something I'll be able to do. I'm not going to try it on this stream just because I don't want to mess anything up. And I want to make sure you guys are still able to hear me. So let me know if you have any issues. Right now, my microphone seems to be working. Okay, cool. All right, actually, you know what? I'm going to start a new idea. That way we can just start fresh on this stream. I'm only going to be on here for maybe like 30 minutes, but this is sort of, I'm viewing this as a test stream. So let us start out with battery. This is my drum sampler that I use. I also have to get used to just talking during my workflow, which is something that is pretty new to me. Usually because I'm just sitting here in silence. Let's go maybe 155. We'll go kind of fast and see how this feels. I'm gonna start out with some hats. Wow, this is just like gongs and stuff. Let's see. Or something like this, right? Here we go. Alright, cool. There we go. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to make an 8-bar loop. And we'll just leave the hats like that for now, just to kind of give us a starter. I usually start with the melody when I produce beats, but then I watched Travis Scott work, and he says he always starts with drums. So I've been trying that recently. And yeah, I think it actually is improving like my approach, because it's making me kind of think differently. But I will say, once I have the drums and everything built, it does become a little bit harder to then kind of come up with the melody parts that sound the best with it. But whereas the other way around, when I have melody, it's not hard to like fit the drums to it. So I think that's just a rewiring of my brain that has to occur. But yeah, we'll see what's going on. I wonder, what does it mean for somebody to follow me on Facebook? Like, I don't know what that entails, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so this is gonna be hats. We're gonna, let's see, we're gonna go ahead and throw a snare in here. Let's see what kind of snare I want to get here. We can do, let's do a clap actually. Should be good on here. Oh, maybe, oh, I'm not even record enabled. Duh. Let's just start with this for right now. So right now, everything is very simple. We're going to make it more complex. This is just a clap here. I'm going to raise the volume on that just a little bit so we have some. All right. All right, now we're going to... I want to get some perks in there. Let me see what I got here. So we'll get something like that going. Perks. I'm gonna turn that down. I'll probably add some effects to that. Another issue that I'm having, by the way, or not an issue, but something that I need to adapt to, is I'm getting all these alerts and stuff, and there's supposed to be a stream. Oh, there's a multi-stream tab, which is read only. Okay, that's not working. But I'm going to get a second monitor. So right now I only have one monitor, which means that I either have to take Streamlabs down, which is the streaming software that I'm using, to look at Logic to actually produce in it. But I'd like to have Streamlabs kind of over here on a separate computer, and Logic here. It totally needs some mix. I'm seeing that you go to the process, and we get down to the mixing stage later. Trust me, this beat is gonna start taking form soon. Actually, I'm gonna keep this consistent, so we're gonna go. So that's gonna be the second perk here. And I'm gonna end up swinging these. So swinging, if you know anything about music production, you have quantize, which basically takes these notes. If I don't play them exactly correct, it'll snap them to the grid to make them exactly on time. Okay, somebody just texted me and said the ringing of notifications is very loud, so I'm going to go in here and turn the alert box way down. Let's try that. So let me know if that works. Thank you for letting me know. We're working out all the kinks. I'm figuring things out, so you guys just keep me posted. And we'll see what's going on. All right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. get this snare in here. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, now we got the snare in there. Now, before I add the stuff that is going to really make it come together, let me go ahead and divide these here and then merge them. And then I'm going to go in here and just make a couple quick edits to add some triplets and stuff in here. So let's stick this on 32. I'm not going to spend too much time on this right now because I don't want everybody to have to sit through just me editing hi-hats this entire time. So we're just going to do a couple more trills here. Hold on. The ch-ch, that's way too loud in my opinion. So I'm going to take the velocity. Yeah, there we go. Now let's get sub bass going on in here. I got this patch called Sub Lab. Wow, that's loud. Bass. I need to go even lower on this volume here. Okay, so. Yo, Cleveland's Finest, what's up? Thank y'all. Okay, we got 10 viewers. How's the audio? If somebody can let me know how the audio is, that would be great. I just want to make sure that at least the mix between my voice, like as long as you can hear me, that'd be great. And then also the quality of the stream, if there are any issues, let me know. I'm trying to work through all of this, so still very new to it, but all right, now we're gonna add some kicks in there. You know what? Let's see. more that I would add, but I'm not going to go crazy on this, being that I only have a little bit of time. I have 6 video shoots this week for clients of mine. So I co-own a media company called 12 Bishop. We have a brand on YouTube called Thieves. So we shoot a variety of music videos, all kinds of different video productions and stuff as well. So we have a couple shoots this week with John Christ, one with a comedian named John Wolf. We got a music video on Monday. We're going to shoot one of my music videos on Thursday, but Monday's for a different client. We've got there's a wedding and a photo shoot. All of that's happening. So we in here, so that's why I'm a little bit limited on time, but I'm going to be streaming more and more. And I'm planning on this Friday, I'm going to get on live stream and review people's music, where you can submit music. There will be a submission fee, and that's to keep the submissions down. But I'm going to be partnering up each week that I do this. I'm going to be partnering up with a different Spotify playlister or YouTube channel or whatever, so that each time they'll be able to be in the chat, and if there are any songs that come across that they like, they can make an upload on YouTube or they can add it to the Spotify playlist. And each week it'll be a different person, so that every week there's a reason to submit. If it's a bigger channel, the submission fee will be higher. So the first week, I haven't announced this yet, but this Friday I'm going to do a partnership with Rap Labs. They have 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, and basically they just upload curated music onto their platform. So Chris, who owns the Rap Lab, will be present, and I'll be announcing that and have a process by which to submit for that. So just a heads up on a couple things that I'm working on. I'm going to come in here and maybe let's do Exhale. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash. Yeah.
And I said I'm back again. I roll all my and then
Something like that. All right, so Exhale is pretty interesting. They have like these kind of they're modeled after vocals. So I'll go into like loops here. So there's a lot of interesting Yo, all right, are we back? Somebody texted me as well and said that I lost audio. That's actually happened to me twice on these streams that I've been doing, so I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that. I actually have to go back in here into my sources, if you know how to use Streamlabs, and then, like, re-add the audio output. So, don't know why it's doing that. Like I said, going to be figuring out everything. I'm going to get way better at this streaming thing. But here we go. Hey, somebody said, I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea. The fact that I even have anybody tuning into me making some music right now is just a great feeling. And 2021, I'm going to be for me to just be cooking up. You to hear the next song that might come out, 6 months later or something like that. But anyway, thank you guys. It's been a pretty crazy year, but we have, pushed through it. And I think 2021 is going to be better, much better in comparison to 2020, I hope. So here we go. So let me start with exhale here. I'm going to loop this, and then we'll bring the hats back here so we can consider how this would sound. Yeah, I'm gonna get a vocal sample in here. Go back into battery. I've got a few like little vocals here, and I need to add some. Let's look at that. Make that much more subtle. I don't know if I would leave that in there the whole time, but I'm gonna leave it for the purpose of this. So how I've been writing a lot of my stuff nowadays has been basically, I made a beat here in like 20 minutes, and then what I'll do is I'll take and just record a bunch of different like kind of mumblings of different flows and melodies and stuff that I come up with. And then I kind of wait for, like a specific line to come out. There's a thesis statement of my song. What is this song about? And then I'm able to kind of craft everything around that. So for this, kind of how I'm mumbling and stuff on here, that's what I would do when I'm actually writing, except I would be recording each take as I go through it, and then I'd kind of piece together the parts that I like, and then we would start honing in on what I want to say lyrically, kind of within that framework. You can do it a lot of different ways, but I think in the same way that Travis Scott is approaching the beat first to give the energy and the pace of the entire track, I think working on the rhythm of the vocals and the melody of the vocals before you're just paying attention to the lyrics, I think kind of helps make sure you're staying within the bounce of the track. And then it's a puzzle kind of putting the lyrics in. Whereas if you write the lyrics, kind of like the first thing that's coming to you, you might not get the best flows and the best melodies and stuff out of your record. And to me, that's what I want. I want to find the best thing that I can come up with over this track. So if anybody on here, by the way, that's streaming on YouTube or whatnot, has Twitch, please go follow me on Twitch. It's just twitch.com/NateRoseMusic. that way, I'm going to stream multiple places, but I'd like to eventually consolidate a lot of my followers and viewers onto Twitch, because that's going to be like a place that I can kind of host everybody and be able to communicate with them. But we're still figuring everything out. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna play this back one more time, and then I'm gonna pull up that previous record, play it for a second, and then then I'm probably gonna bounce. But so here's where we're at with this record. On those vocals real quick, I'm going to add a Waves plugin called One Knob Wetter. I like this plugin. It's pretty simple. And if I'm really honing it in, if I want to in the effects that it's adding, I'll go do a different reverb and stuff. But for the sake of this, so listen to how this affects this vocal. This is without it. So, and then we add it on. Alright, so that's going to make it sit a little bit further back in the mix. So you'll hear how that sounds in context. So I actually, listening back to this now, I feel like, I don't like the ch. So I think I'm going to actually delete those and see how this sounds without those. I think I much prefer this. Yeah. So, all right, dope. So, I'm gonna save this. Let's call this Young Twitch. This beat is called Young Twitch. Okay. Save that, and I'm gonna open up this recent track. So for anybody tuned in now, I'm gonna play this track that I cooked up yesterday that I've written to. Yo, thank you guys so much for the follows on Twitch. Just running it up. Looks like we got 15 viewers. So on the multi-stream, that's dope. Okay, so multi-stream, this is great because now it's showing me, and I can tell you guys what I'm looking at. So I'm seeing 2 different chat boxes, and I'm able to see all of the different chats, but it's a read only on the multi-stream. I can respond on Twitch, but also I could just communicate directly. But just so you know, I can see the YouTube comments on here. I'm not seeing any Facebook comments, though people have followed me on Facebook for whatever that means. So I'll have to go see that, whenever I get off of here, if it saves on Facebook, I'll go rewatch it and kind of see what's going on. But, yeah, brand new to this, but look, okay, we got more Twitch followers. Let's go. Hold up. Shout out Imparity, shout out Sauce509, Asmodean0815, and Paulo FP _. All right. Here's that record I was working on last night.
Yeah, number 1 and I'm on one. You can have a first pass when I'm all done. Babe by my side like I'm Paul Bunn. I did chop this wood and get some paper. We gon' pull strings like I'm Ray Run. Hey Stevie, X's dialed in the station. You heard my song on TV, BB, call again, repeat, now she mad as hell. I got her back and she can't reach me. Be right, be back, blue back, green back, chill like green back. He keep D pack and I roll around with it. And I
Listen to the mumbling on this.
I got hit the lottery now.
This entire take outside of the hook section is just me kind of messing around and figuring out stuff I want to do. Sometimes when I'm freestyling and I'm doing it, I'll come up with something that I wouldn't have just thought of, and you want to capture those flows and those moments and those melodies, because sometimes you'll forget what you did and then you just can't get it back. And so I always record over and over when I'm doing those. Yo, somebody donated $10. That's what's up. Who's TGCM? And where did you, like, how do you even donate on here? That's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yo, well, whoever TGCM is, bro, thank you so much. He said, my man, so glad to see you're doing well, bro. These beats are epic. Keep up the great work. Yo, thank you so much. TGCM, whatever platform you're on, reach out to me on Instagram. Tell me you're the person that donated $10 to me. I'm going to send you a little merch package. So thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you for tuning into this stream. I'm going to be doing this more often for sure. I'm already invested financially into it. I paid for this program called Loopback, recording or capturing the audio internally, which for some reason Mac doesn't do that. But I paid money for that. I've paid money for the Streamlabs Pro or OBS Pro, which allows me to stream on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to be buying a dual monitor. Basically anything to improve the experience. Also, I'm in an apartment right now, but next year I'm planning on buying a house, and when I do that, I'm going to build a crazy setup. So really excited for all this to come. I think 2021 is going to be crazy, and appreciate you guys tuning in. Much love. Shout out to the Nate Rose family. Stock going up, and we will talk.